is not about building the union. The project is not about building the community organization. The project is about building powerful workers to be able to improve their lives economically at work and beyond.
I think the way we see it, we're building worker leaders to not just improve their working conditions, but improve their whole community. I really think the leadership of the United Steelworkers and the support of the AFL-CIO has been super crucial from the very beginning to making this campaign a reality here in Los Angeles. But equally as crucial has been the partnership and commitment from the community organizations here, such as the Korean Immigrant Worker Association and then others. We have about 34 different organizations, community organizations in LA alone that support the Clean Carwash campaign. About 15 of them are active members of our community advisory board that meets very often every other month, that gets to hear about the strategies, what's going on. They get to give input.
No one organization has the ability, or frankly I don't think the desire anymore, to make unilateral decisions about the campaign. And this includes in negotiations as well. I mean, we're very open about the process. We always have representatives from the community organizations who are involved in negotiations, workers obviously involved in negotiations. And so there's a real open line of communication and a level of trust that, you know, no one organization is going to do something in the interest only of that organization. And I think for a lot of folks in labor, that can be a real problem. And you're relinquishing that kind of, you know, a certain amount of power. You're relinquishing the ability to make those decisions without having to confer with anybody outside of your organization. It becomes different in this setting, and actually it's an extraordinarily powerful part of the campaign.
We get one of the car wash workers to stand up, and we're like, what happens if you stand up by yourself to the boss? I'll get fired, you know. And then we're like, okay, well, what if you have a community organization that's backing you up, and we make another car washero stand up? And then we're like, well, what about politicians? They have your back too. What if we have them, you know? And so all of a sudden we have the one guy that's playing the boss that's surrounded by all these people that are backing this campaign. And I think that has really empowered the workers to move forward and to really know that losing is not even an option. You know, if there's problems at the workplace, they know they have to call a union rep. They know that the union has their back. But if they have problems with housing, if they have problems with immigration, if they have problems with whatever other aspect, then now they know they have a community to fall back on, and that they are themselves the community.
One of our community partners is St. John's Clinic here locally, and we are able to provide the workers with an ID, a car wash worker organizing ID, and they use that ID to be able to get access firsthand and priority list through St. John's Clinic. So this is a way that many of our workers now have access to healthcare through a great partner, community partner.
The way that St. John's has been organizing community is really establishing a base of leaders in South LA, block by block. Once you empower someone and tell them like, hey, you know, this is the political process and you need to become involved, and these are the tools and this is how you do it, and you limit it to your agenda, it contradicts what you're trying to do with them. And so really asking community what's most important and valuable to them, and starting where they are.
Here in LA, community organizations are seeing a genuine commitment from labor to stick in the hard times with the workers and with the community organizations at the table. Really opens doors for the future for community partnerships and labor to become a reality for other campaigns.